Remember when your mum used to say, pick up your socks, clean your room, brush your teeth? Well, I've got one more for you. When you're on the sand, lower your tyre pressures. Because if you don't, this is what's going to happen.
Well, I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. Sometimes though, the beaches and dunes of Australia are so soft that even with the right tyre pressures, you can still get bogged. And that is where these things on my roof come in. They're called Max Trax, and they're basically like a couple of really high traction ramps. Right, so let me take you through the Max Trax. Basically, there are two of them. They come in pairs, and you'll have a look here. They've got these really high raised edges here, and that is what grabs your traction as you're driving out of your bog. But they're not just good for sand, folks. They are also good for mud. You can see we've been using these over on Sandy Cape. Got stuck in a few big bog holes over there and managed to get ourselves out with these things. The other great thing about them is that they have handles all the way along, and they've got a lovely scoop end on them. So instead of using your shovel, you can use the Max Trax. So not only are they a high traction platform, they're a shovel as well. There have been quite a few companies trying to make similar things to these things, but none of them have really proved to be that successful. And that's because there's been a whole lot of research and design that's gone into making the materials of these things and also the structure of them. Because without the structure that these things have got behind them, they would break and they would also simply fall apart. And I've used quite a few of the competitors, and none of them work quite as well as these ones. But let's get to work. When you're digging your four-wheel drive out of the muck, you just want to give it a nice clean run. So if there's anything under there touching the ground or the sand or the mud, make sure you dig it out. You want to give your four-wheel drive the easiest way of getting out of the bog. And when it comes to the Max Trax, it's really just a case of slotting it in front of the tyres that have lost the traction. Now, the temptation for a lot of guys when they get bogged is to absolutely floor it. They just get in there and they want to get out quick smart. Well, in this case, you want to use the traction of the Max Trax and your tyres. You don't need full noise to get out of here. Let me show you how it's done. Okay, so nice and slowly, we'll just roll up onto the tracks and idle on out. See that grabbing traction there? And we're out of there, guys. That really was too easy. Now we just grab our tracks, chuck them on the roof, and off we go.